Introductory Safety Training for Tobacco Workers. To the worker, always contact your supervisor if you see any of the problems that are shown in this video. This program is not intended to cover all possible hazards on a farm. All farms are different. Your supervisor should inform you of any additional hazards, but if they don't, ask them. Let's begin by reminding ourselves that roughly 80% of farm accidents are from carelessness. Many accidents are avoidable. Be aware, be safe. First, let's inspect the tobacco barn.
We don't have enough people?
No.
Well, that's fine. Go ahead.
So we need to finish over there first. Okay, come here, okay.
Look for cracked, rotten, broken, damaged, or loose rails. Look for insect nests like wasps or hornets. Notice a safe path to climb up onto the rails. Always wear sturdy shoes that have good tread and are not slippery. Always keep 3 points of contact when you're climbing: 1 hand and 2 feet, or 2 hands and 1 foot. Next, we will inspect the tobacco wagon. Look at the tires and wheels to be sure they have enough air, are not cracked, damaged, flat, or loose. Look for broken, cracked, rotten, or loose boards on wagons. Look for loose parts that can fall off. If the wagon travels on the road, it should have a clean and bright, slow-moving vehicle emblem. Use only safety hitch pins. These have a clip that keeps pins from jumping out. Now let's look at the condition of the highboy sprayer. Look at tires and wheels to be sure they have enough air, are not cracked, damaged, flat, or loose. Look for any fluid leaks or wet areas. Look for loose parts that need tightening or can fall off. And make sure the operator's seat is not loose. For the person dropping sticks, be sure he has a safe seat, a place to put his feet, and places to hold on to. Look for a safe way to climb on. Look at where the sticks will be carried so they will not fall off. If going on the road, it should have a clean, bright, slow-moving vehicle emblem. The worker who is wise develops a habit of inspecting the tractor regularly. Look at the tires and wheels to be sure they have enough air. They're not cracked, damaged, flat, or loose. Look for any fluid leaks. Make sure the seat is tight. If it's loose, tighten it. If the tractor has a rollover protective structure or ropes, make sure it is not folded down. If the tractor has a rollover protective structure, wear the seat belt. Before driving, make sure the brakes and steering work properly. Look for loose parts that can fall off. Do not have loose parts, trash, tools, or mud on the tractor floor or steps. If the tractor's driven on the road, it should have a clean, bright, slow-moving vehicle emblem. This is an orange and red triangle. If you will be driving the tractor on the road, make sure all lights and flashers work and are clean. If the tractor has exhaust to the rear, do not use it for setting plants. To safely operate a tractor, workers must practice these steps. No extra riders. Never start a tractor from the ground. Start it only from the seat. Watch for bystanders, especially children. Always maintain a safe speed. Stay off steep slopes. If the tractor has a PTO or power takeoff connected to a machine behind it, stay away from the rotating shaft. Do not wear loose clothing near the rotating shaft. The shaft and its attachment points must have shields. Use only safety hitch pins. These have a clip that keeps pins from jumping out. Only hitch to a drawbar or a 3-point hitch. If you have a helper for hitching, always know where he is. Helpers should not stand behind the tractor until just before hitching. The tractor operator and helper should talk to each other. Do not jump off the tractor. Climb down slowly. If possible, inspect the field for hazards like holes, deep areas, rocks, or stumps before operating a tractor there. If the tractor has a front-end loader, keep the load low. Make sure loads cannot fall off. When you drive a tractor on a public road, the danger of an accident increases. Remember to lock the brakes together for road travel. Use the amber flashers and headlights. Always allow enough time to enter a roadway. Be sure to maintain a safe speed. Stay in the lane as much as possible. Be cautious. Slow down around curves and over hills. If traffic is building up behind you, pull over where it's safe and allow them to pass. Be extra careful when turning left into a field or driveway so nobody tries to pass you while you're turning. Obey all traffic laws just like with a car or a truck. Keep these things in mind when you harvest tobacco. Wear sturdy shoes and gloves. Keep tobacco knives sharp and handles tight. Be very careful with sharp spears. Keep your head and chest away from the spear. Wear eye protection. Use your legs to help lift plants on or off the wagon, not just your arms and your back. Remember, no pushing, no rushing or horseplay. Always pay attention. No alcohol or drugs. Always have drinking water available. Drink plenty of water, even when you're not thirsty. Green tobacco sickness is a type of nicotine poisoning. This results in nausea, vomiting, headache, dizziness, weakness, cramping, chills, or increased sweating. A worker can become sick when his skin comes in contact with wet tobacco and nicotine goes through the skin. If your clothes get damp or wet, change to dry clothing. Wait until the tobacco dries or wear a rain suit. Heat illnesses can affect tobacco workers in several ways, starting with a heat rash. A heat rash occurs when the skin becomes irritated from excessive sweating. Heat exhaustion results in heavy sweating, rapid breathing, and a fast, weak pulse. Heat stroke is life-threatening. A person could die. A worker may have heat stroke if he has high body temperature, dry skin, rapid, strong pulse, dizziness, and confusion. If anyone on your crew gets a heat illness, move him to shade, give him water to drink, and contact your supervisor. Do not leave him alone. And finally, too much sun exposure can be dangerous. Long-term exposure can cause skin cancer. Wear a wide brim hat to shade your ears and your neck. Wear long sleeves to cover your arms. Use sunscreen. Remember to always contact your supervisor or the grower if you see a problem. Be aware, be safe.